welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kristi Martin, and this year I'm doing my student teaching in West Palm Beach, Florida. And today I'm here with my brother Kyle, and he's going to be doing one of my first grade lessons. So this lesson is based off the book Mistletoe. I don't know if any of you guys have read it, but it's a really good book, and you should read it. It's one of my favorite Christmas stories, and so... Have you ever read this book?
It looks familiar.
It looks familiar. Okay, well, it looks familiar, but he hasn't read it, which means that I have to read it to him before we start the lesson, otherwise he won't know what to do. So, let's get into it. This book is called Mistletoe.
Nice.
'Twas the season, and Moose was merry. He joyfully tickled the ivories with a tune full of tidings and a flurry of fa-la-las. He was so full of ho-ho-hos, even his moustache had the holiday spirit. But Moose was more than just a bit right. He was busy. We are done with our story, and now it's time for the lesson. Basically, in this story, Moose is a very organized moose, and he goes through his entire list, and he forgets a Christmas tree, which means that he doesn't have one, and so he has to figure out something to decorate for Christmas, and he decides that they can decorate him for Christmas because Moose have antlers and a mustache, right? That's funny. So, the first thing in our lesson is a writing part. Okay, so the first thing that Kyle's gonna do in our lesson is he is going to write about what he would decorate if he didn't have a Christmas tree. Now, I wanna see 4 sentences, and you have to have a capital letter at the beginning of your sentence and punctuation at the end. Don't forget to use your handwriting lines. You see, this paper is lined, so we're gonna see if he can remember how to write on handwriting lines. Here we go. So what would you decorate if you didn't have a Christmas tree?
Am I supposed to do it like a first grader?
No, you're supposed to like try to do this.
Try?
Yeah, you better try. We're trying to see, here we're seeing how your handwriting looks. We're seeing if you can process the story, if you can create something new. It's important.
I was never good at this when I was actually in first grade either. This paper is hard to write on.
Actually looks pretty good. That actually looks pretty good. He's doing a good job with trying to stay in the lines. His handwriting, like, normally is like really small and messy kind of. No, you were supposed to think of your own idea. You're not decorating a moose too.
4 sentences?
No, you can just do 3 because it takes a while.
Are you gonna give me a grade?
Yeah, at the end. He finished his story, so let's see. So the story says, I would decorate a moose. If I did not have one, I would decorate a dog. I love my dog so much. I love to decorate with my amazing teacher, Miss Kristi. So we see that the first sentence was kind of off because he wasn't really getting the prompt, but then he got back on track.
Actually, if we review the film, the prompt was, if you didn't have a Christmas tree, what would you decorate? I just read a story about a moose that seemed like a good idea. So I chose a moose as my thing to decorate.
Okay,
so actually it was directly in correlation with the prompt. So maybe the prompt giver was wrong and not the promptee.
I probably was wrong. Okay.
I don't know.
So his handwriting overall looks good. He has a capital where he shouldn't have a capital, and then he tried the first sentence and it kind of looks like he just kind of eyeballed it the rest. But overall I'm pretty impressed.
Did you not think I could do that?
Well, I wasn't sure if you remember.
I only capitalized that because it was my second word, and I was getting used to the paper.
Yeah, you had to get used to the paper. That makes sense. That was your step 1, and you did pretty decently. Actually, better than I expected. So the next step we have to do is with this. If I was doing this lesson, I would have them do like a craft to go with it, and then we would hang it on the wall together. So we have this story. Usually you do the story first, and then you do the craft second because. You know, story is the most important, their writing is the most important.
Right.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to the craft. The craft we're gonna make today looks like this. Look how cute he is. So this is the moose from the story, and the little pom-poms are actually like the decorated lights. And so, yeah, we're gonna make this today. Well, Kyle's gonna make it today. But You have to listen to my directions very carefully, okay? Like I say, like to my first graders, I was like, don't move on. Like, see, look. No, you're already cutting. I didn't even say anything. Okay, stop. Why did you? Okay, I was gonna give you the option of big or little scissors, but you like these?
Yeah, it's easier for me to get in there.
Okay, get in there. Okay. See, he already started cutting, so that is actually points off because I usually say don't start doing anything. Okay, we're being serious. You're actually gonna do this. 2 sheets here, so then you can trace your hand. So the first thing you're gonna do is you have to trace each hand and cut out your hands. I
Miss
gave you a
Kristi,
pencil.
I'm tired.
Oh, right, there he goes. He's tracing very carefully with precision. Now that you have both your hands traced, good job listening to directions, you have to cut them out. Here he goes.
I can't even see.
No, you have to hold it to the light.
She gave me a black pen and told me to draw it in black.
You have to hold it to the light so you can see.
I can't see.
No, like hold it to, look how I'm doing it. There, now you can see it. Okay, he has proper form when he's holding the scissors. This is, we're looking for all these things for fine motor skills. You got one done! Yay!
Let's
So
go.
this looks good. You actually did a very nice job cutting. His
Thank
curves
you.
look really good. Not too jagged, even though he's using the little scissors, which can be challenging.
Let's speed round this one.
Okay, he's speed rounding this one. Let's see how long that takes.
Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening.
See, some students have to make noise while they work so that they can focus, right?
Happy tonight.
It's Kyle.
Kyle's the worst student, but you thought this was going to be so much worse from everything I've done.
Yeah, you've done really good.
I'm proving that I can do some stuff. I can cut out a weird craft of my hands, and I can write a mediocre story. I can do the job when I'm in town.
Okay, he has...
Sunshine teaching is so fun.
Oh, he's holding it.
Sorry. Ooh, there's hair. Literally, your hair is on the hands.
He ripped out my hair. Stop.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Fabulous.
Thanks, Miss Kristi.
Now, okay, it's Miss Martin.
Oh, they call you Miss Martin?
Yeah, they call me Miss Martin.
Thanks, Miss Martin. Yeah,
Fine motor skills are improving at the age of 19.
Still working on it.
I was officially done with the cutting. Yay! Okay, so the next step, listen carefully. The next step, you're gonna glue the 2 hands together, but the thumbs need to overlap.
Okay.
So you're gonna use your glue over there and see. Now we like to notice if students use the right glue ratio, because some don't know how to use glue properly. Yeah, that's pretty good. It might not stick because you need to glue the bottom of the hand, but.
What?
Like you need to glue down here because they're gonna overlap.
Okay. Is this the right glue ratio?
Yeah, I think that's good. It's very controlled. Okay, he's got it glued together. Now you're gonna glue your head in the middle, but the thumb should stick out the top, like a good amount. Okay, let's think about this. Should you put glue right at the top here if your head is not going there? Nope. Do you see how my thumbs stick out? Why don't your Yeah. We like to see if they can listen to auditory directions. He's doing okay with that. Before we do the pom-poms or the eyes, we'll let this dry for a second. I like in my crafts to have like one part that is definitely like creative, because a lot of it is like step-by-step instructions. So the creative part is going to be you get to do your own mustache. So he's going to draw his own mustache and cut it out. He can do it however he wants. That's kind of like on their own, like be creative to see if they have any like thoughts about what they could do for that. So you can draw that. If you can't see the pencil, you can use this marker.
I know what I'm going to do.
Oh, he's just gonna freehand it, so we're skipping the drawing part. Oh gosh, don't do
I'm not doing that. You don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm not making a Hitler mustache on my freaking Christmas moose, Kristi. Who do you think I am? Literally, she just leans over and goes, "Don't do the Hitler mustache." Kristi, I'm not. That's so offensive. I hate Hitler. Like,
how you're doing that?
that's not what I'm doing. I'm making a prepubescent mustache.
Scoot it over because the sun was like shining weird. All right, so the next step is to do your eyes. So I cut out two little, oh no. Okay, I cut out two little eyes for him, and he's gonna draw them on. See, I drew mine cross-eyed, but you can draw yours however you want.
Proud of my work. I'll make you proud of your work. Dun, 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 dun.
He kind of did like a straight eye and then like a lazy eye.
No, he's looking off to the side. He's like, oh no.
Oh,
who's there?
okay. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far. He likes his greasy hair, he said up there. That's his nose
Reminds
and
me of
his
me.
eyes. Step is to put lights on your like antlers because you didn't really have a solid mustache. You have that, so
Patchy.
you have patchy. So you need to decorate your antlers.
Okay.
With the glue. I would recommend doing one on each like finger, you know, like one pom-pom on each finger. It's kind of like cute.
Go around with your board. Get on my level, first graders. Get on my level.
But honestly, this would be a really cute craft to do with a lot of different grades, especially if you're reading that book and you're writing a story. But I would probably like do it in like 2 sessions or 2 days. Like I probably wouldn't make them do like all of it. Maybe we did the cutting one day and then like all the gluing the next day. Like I wouldn't definitely do this in one. It takes a long attention span to do this. Okay, so he has his pom-pom balls on and his face, so now we have to show them. You have to show me your masterpiece. Oh, okay. Just add a little more glue.
Yeah, I'm not sure the glue ratio was quite on. There we go.
All right, let's show them. Here you go.
Thank you, Miss Kristi.
Moment of truth. Smile.
What would I have gotten?
I would give you an A because your fine motor skills are very good and your pom-pom fell off, but your fine motor skills are really good and you did try really hard.
That would get an A. That writing and this and all.
The most important thing to do with kids is to display or publish their work. So we're gonna go publish your work. Do you know where we're gonna publish your work?
In my room.
We're gonna go stick it on his door so everyone can see it. Let's go upstairs.
Proud of your work. I'll make you proud of your work.
Kyle, let's go upstairs so we can publish your work.
I don't want to publish it.
Here we go. You should be proud of it. It looks good.
No, there's like greasy things because it fell off. Here's
your story.
My story?
Here's your tape, and you gotta tape it to your door.
I can't. You gave me 3 things.
Come on, Kyle, multitask.
Hold.
Beautiful. Oh, he's putting the tape like on the front. Okay, good choice. Oh. Don't you feel proud of it now that it's published?
A little bit.
Yeah, I know. That's why you publish work in hallways for kids. Okay, now you have to put your story underneath so that someone can read it when they come by your door. Okay, have you ever used tape before? Yeah, you're not doing this right now.
This is like one of those like edgy kids. It's like my room.
Line of tape that goes all the way across.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Mom. I made a moose with Miss Kristi. It's so good.
Okay, let's see. That's what it looks like, the final product. It's published. Yay,
A+.
good job.
A.
Well, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you can see all my new videos. Thank you, Kyle, for joining us today in this video and doing your craft. It looks amazing. I really hope this brightened your day.
Brightened mine.
Yeah.